Hi, this is hashtag Tiffany, and for today's video, I'm doing a review for KINGSGLAIVE. Okay, so I'm not sure. Okay, let me go ahead and say I might spoil this for those who haven't seen the movie, so maybe get spoiled. Okay, so KINGSGLAIVE, it's mostly a movie. Well, it's a movie, yeah. It's a Final Fantasy movie that goes along with Final Fantasy XV. It's not a sequel, it's not a prequel, but it takes place within the Final Fantasy XV game timeline. It tells you more of the story of what happened in Insomnia and why and how it fell. Tell you more of what Regis feels and what his side of the movie is, and what Luna is, not what Luna is, what Luna was feeling as well. The movie takes place within the game, within Chapter 1 and Chapter 2. It was interesting to see it, especially after watching the 52-minute gameplay and then watching the movie. And you're thinking like, oh, that's what happened. Oh my god, okay, I get it now. I mean, overall, it's a good movie. It's not one of the best by, I guess you want to say, Hollywood standard, but it's one of the best, I think, in a video game movie kind of perspective. But if I wanted to rank them in the Final Fantasy movies, where you have Final Fantasy Spirits Within, Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. I honestly rank KINGSGLAIVE above those two, above Advent Children. What Square does the best, it's action scenes, of fighting scenes. They are mind blowing. There's some stuff like when they did it, you don't really see it coming. Like, you don't really expect them to put it out so quick, so fast. Oh, it's really mind blowing, honestly. And then they did that animation team that they did a great job showcasing it too. Like that, it's a beautiful film showcasing what they do best, which is CGI work. I do want to give props to the voice cast. They really did a great job, especially bring life to the characters they voice, especially Sean Bean, Lena Headey, and Aaron Paul. Those three deserve to be top bill. Sean Bean did a really great job as King Regis. He really brought out the fatherly side of Regis more than of what he is in the movie, which is King Regis, because we really don't see much of the father Regis, the fatherly Regis, because we don't really see him being the parental figure. They kind of threw that out of the window and put that in the game. Lena Headey did an amazing job as Luna Freya. She gave Luna a very strong voice, even though outwardly she's very delicate. But you can tell like she give Luna a very strong personality, and I really like that. Lena did a great job, but most of the props I had to give is to Aaron Paul. Oh my god. I knew him as an actor, but when he voiced Nyx Ulrich in the movie, he blew my mind. He really gave Nyx a lot of depth, as a friend, as a soldier, as a brother, even though it's only like maybe 30 seconds in the film. I mean, Aaron Paul gave Nyx a lot of life, to the point where I want to see more of Nyx. Like, I'm sad to see him go at the end of the movie. Like, I want to see Nyx in the game, reprising his role as Nyx. That's what I really want. I mean, he did a great job, honestly. One thing that annoys the hell out of me is how they introduce the characters. Maybe it's my fault as a Final Fantasy fan for not brushing up on my characters from for the movie, but I don't like how they introduce the characters. Okay, the way they introduce the characters is they threw them up to the screen and that's it. They don't really call them by name. I don't even know their name until the end of the movie. I did not know whose the red hair is. The one who got thrown by the outros. The one who was writing who doesn't have a voice actor or two. The other one as well. I mean, seriously, I had to guess who is that. I mean, did that one die? Why is the one with the cover face? Who the hell is that? It's so annoying, I swear. I didn't even know Luna's mom name is Sylvia until the credits start rolling. I swear, like, that's the one thing that annoyed me throughout the whole movie. Is like, it's the way they introduce the characters. Like, they don't even call them by the name. Is that bad? Or is that annoying? I also wish they give more background story. Tell us what their pasts are. Besides the fact that they're refugees and they're from Galad. But when I finished watching the first time, I kind of understand why they didn't do that. The motivation behind each characters are implied, and I like that. I like that. It kind of gives you more depth. Give the movie more depth. I wish they showed us the motivation behind Ravis, Luna's brother. Why is he doing this? Why is he so hell-bent of getting revenge on Regis? Even though it's Niflheim's fault that his mom died. Why Tenebrae is a province controlled by Niflheim. I don't know why he's so hell-bent on it. I wish they show us why he is like that. I mean, they only show him 3 times? 3 times, and the 4th one was the time when he was a teenager. That's it. No motivation, no storytelling on his part, and that's it. If they omit him in the movie, really doesn't make a difference. At first, I was thinking I was watching a really long cutscenes put together, especially with the way they change scenes where it's one scene and they go full black and then another scene. It really tells you you're watching cutscenes. I mean, at some point I kind of forget that and start thinking I'm watching a movie until they put out a very very cutscene moment when they put up 1, 2, 3, 4 panels of the characters. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm watching a video game movie. Duh. And there's some part of the movie that it's a bit awkward, especially background characters. I feel like I'm watching shadows, like really stiff shadows, like walking just across the scene. And then there's one point where Nyx is walking, especially in the beginning, not in the beginning, but still, maybe after 12 minutes, where Nyx is walking down the street to the restaurant. I felt that was a little, that felt unnatural to me. I think the most awkward scene is the clip at the end where they, where Square pulled a very Marvel moment. if you know what I mean. Yeah, spoiler alert. It's the scene where we finally see Noctis and the guys cruising down the road, and I'm watching there. I'm sitting here and watching. I'm like, the words are not matching their lips. Oh my god, why is he moving like that? I think to me that last scene is the most awkward scene there is. It doesn't look polished to me, and I wish they worked more on it. And that's the only time we see Noctis. Annoying. Very annoying. I honestly wish they show us Regis sending Noctis off. That's the one scene that I really wish I saw. But I think they are saving it for the game, because I think they showed it too in the beginning. One of my main worries first was that they were going to be used scenes from the game in the movies versus vice versa. But I'm kind of glad they didn't, although it would tell more of the story if they did. I got really choked up when they showed this one scene. This one scene that I so happy they showed. If you remember this one trailer during their versus 13 days, where Noctis met Stella in front of the portrait painting of Etros, and you hear the theme song, Summonus, playing. Oh my god, I'm so happy they brought it to the movie. It's such a beautiful scene. Although we don't see Noctis, they replace him with Nyx. Besides that, I'm so glad they did it. I really am, because that's one. And then when it starts playing the piano and violin version of Somnus, and that's when I got choked up. It's really beautiful. I wish you guys could see it. It's such a versus 13 moment that no one should miss. And I'm pretty sure any Final Fantasy 15 or versus 13 fans would spot it so quick. I mean, there are more versus 13 moments, but I'm not gonna explain it. I hope you guys go watch it and catch it. When I was watching it for the second time, I caught a lot of Final Fantasy Easter eggs, which is, oh my god, awesome. I think I got a little obsessed because I swore one billboard is a picture of Stella. Yeah. I seriously think that is Stella, which is to me my second favorite versus moment. I find KINGSGLAIVE overall a very good movie. I can see both sides of what fans are talking about, what the critics are talking about. As a Final Fantasy fan, I would be, hell yeah, this is an awesome movie. But watching it as I'm not a critic, but with a critical eye, I can see where they're coming from. Where they say it's confusing or messy, not sure what's going on kind of thing. I understand where they're coming from. I had some moment where, who the hell is the character, the introduction of the characters. That's one thing it annoys the hell out of me. But still, if you're not a Final Fantasy 15 fan or even a Final Fantasy fan, you kind of get lost easily because if you don't know the terminology. And why Niflheim is so hell-bent of getting Lucius Crystal. Why is that? How many crystals are there? Why are they after this one certain crystal? And so on. Or the fact that, why is Niflheim so, willing to go this far, willing to infiltrate, deceive, destroy Lucius for this crystal? And why, this crystal? How many crystals are there? Is this the only crystal, or is this empire just gathering crystals for its own amusement kind of thing? Questions like that, because that's the one thing about this movie that doesn't explain its why. If you ask me to give them I would give this movie a score of 7.5 overall. Like, you know, out of all the movies I've seen, 7.5 out of 10. To me, it's a, you know, a good movie. Okay. Well, anyway, I hope you guys like my review. I hope you guys like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Heart.